I've been doing the schoolie thing now for 5 years. This life here's the best thing I ever found my whole life. I wish I knew about this 20 years ago. My name's Rickey Irvin. I've got the Angry Bird Hotel. Welcome to the inside of the Angry Bird Hotel. In my kitchen, I have a single bay sink out of a double bay kitchen set. Don't need no double bay sink in here, it's just me. I have a 40-gallon water tank. It works for everything I need. And my stove, you want to clean them. And heat don't affect down there, so mine's mounted on Velcro. I can take it outside, clean, or I can take it outside, cook with it, you know. Kitchen countertop was freebie. They cut it wrong, so they give it to me. Still cut wrong. It's cut here, but I got the bar, countertop, Habitat Restore. I love that place. The kids, lower cabinets, upper cabinets, and they're real oak. Everybody's always complaining about keeping their cabinet doors closed in their kitchen. I use a nail, which I drilled a hole, 45-degree angle, and I'm traveling. They don't come open. The drawers, the cabinet doors, everything, you know. And it's a cheap way to keep them closed, and they guarantee to stay closed. Well, I got more than enough storage in my kitchen because on the back side I put doors, so I got skill saws, all kind of stuff back there. My diesel heater down there, the drawer was missing in the bottom hole, so I mounted my diesel heater in there. And I used to be bad about spilling diesel fuel. I don't spill it no more. The second drawer up, I slide the drawer out. My fuel tank's in there, fill it up. My fuel pump's in there. You never hear it click like most diesel heaters. I got it sitting on a t-shirt. It never makes a noise. Anybody with diesel heaters know what I'm talking about. Now there, the little blower, X-blower fan, that's the best thing in the world I ever come across. When I'm running my air conditioner, point it straight up. It keeps this whole thing the same temperature. And when I'm not running the air conditioner, I set it on top of the refrigerator, blowing out the door, open the window in the bedroom, and it pushes air through this whole thing as good as the Max Air fan does. And of course, you don't even know it on solar, it don't even drag it down none. I've done 3 buses for people with this real wood ceiling, tongue and groove. The walls here in the kitchen with the whole bus aren't angled like the bus is. It's flat, so I can access all my wiring. You know, it looks different too. And that's what I call my Florida colors, the blue and the white. Bright white trim, Florida blues. It's retro looking refrigerator, but it's a new refrigerator, Daewoo. I have a washer dryer combo. That works great on the road. Just does half a load, but still. The refrigerator's regular 110. It's just retro looking. It don't pull that much electricity, you know, off your battery bank. I can run off of 300 watts or 340 watts. I can run 24/7 with the refrigerator, lights, TV. Only thing I can't run off that is my air conditioner. But I can run every coffee pot, everything. I can't run them. I can run the microwave for a short time, no problem. Just can't run my air conditioner off it. I only have 340 watts, but I always think outside the box from everybody else. I have 2 battery banks, 300 amp hours on each side, so I'm not getting much sun. I still got power to run on. The washer, it will run on my solar and water tank, 12-volt pump. It'll even dry for a while, but I only run it for just a little while. I hang my clothes outside, and when I almost dry, I put them back in the dryer and finish drying them. Then they're not hard like you dry clothes on hangers. Believe it or not, I used to teach English back in 1978. And now I don't even know half them words I used to teach. You know what I'm saying? They taught truck driving school back in 99, you know. I mean, I drove a truck for 20 years and I've done everything in the world, but I can't do none of that stuff no more, you know. I get lost going to the grocery store. Drove this whole country with a map. Not know what no such thing back then as a GPS or a cell phone. Been everywhere, done everything, you know. I had 2 of my kids, grown kids, 5 of my grandkids living in my house. And it wasn't I couldn't stand them, I just couldn't stand the noise and being around that many people. So I moved in my van, and which I loved it from day one. And then when I met Michelle and them, when I went to the first event I went to, I was looking at bus sizes, you know, what was the best for me, little, big, medium. I ended up buying a medium-sized bus. Anybody with disabilities knows it's hard to get around, so living tiny with disabilities, stuff like this is great. When I wake up at night, I have to use the bathroom. I got one step to my toilet. I don't have to go, 3 rooms down to go to the bathroom. And my water heater, instant water heater's above my toilet here on the wall. I lay down where the bus driver used to sit and where the kids gets on and off the bus. That door opens and this window opens. You take that fan, blow it out the door, you got air going through here. I mean, big time air. And I take my reflectix off during the day where I can lay here and look out the windows and see what's going on. If you're on a lake, that's the way to do it, Old bus switches here for those lights up top and neon lights. We're sitting in the living room. It's not very big, but it's just me. And I got my glider rocker because it don't get no better than this. I sit here and have my coffee in the mornings. And if the weather's nice, I sit on the back porch and have my coffee. I can see TV from sitting here, even behind the bar here. I mean, it's comfortable. I've got a regular house ceiling fan, and I just use it to circulate air. You don't get no wind. I don't want no wind. It's just to circulate the air. But I love these lights. Like I say, Habitat Restore. I spent $200 and got all kind of stuff. And I put my phone up there, the old antique house phone, to ask kids to dial a phone number. They stick their fingers in the hole. They don't know how to dial the number. That's the reason I set it up there. This life here's the best thing I ever found my whole life. I wish I knew about this 20 years ago. The freedom, that's the big thing. And hanging out with your friends. These friends they're more family than my regular family. That's the thing, And my regular family said, "You don't know them people." Yeah, I do. I don't know y'all. Because everybody out here jump in, help everybody no matter what, And I jump in and help everybody, I'm the old gearhead, the old mechanic they call on out here, Everybody that knows me. I work on stuff all the time. I carry extra toys with me, welding machines. My other bus had, it still got it, drill press, bench grinder, commercial air compressor, you name it, my other buses. But I want to carry it in this stuff because I really don't want to work no more. And I worked the whole time I've been here. My tow vehicle is a 1929 Ford, sitting on a 94 Ford heavy-duty chassis with a 307 Chevrolet. Also inside I have hand controls because late evenings I don't have use of my feet. So I build everything handicap accessible. But my uncle left me the body, so I built a 29 Ford tow vehicle to tow my bus. Most people don't tow their buses, they use a towed. Mine's just backwards. Of course, it's a 68 Ford bus body. Looks a little different than most buses because it's fifth wheel, pull it with a fifth wheel. And the 1-foot roof raise made a world of difference on it. As far as height inside, it's pretty aerodynamic that way too. I painted it, I won a gallon of orange paint at a car show. And then I painted it orange and I airbrushed all the rust and patina to it. A friend of mine, Dan Aldridge, made me the Angry Bird eyes. And him and Ivan Lacrosse and Jamie Levy, Schoolie's friends, they all pitched in and made them for me. Didn't call that's the kind of friends we have out here. We're sitting on the back porch of the Angry Bird Hotel, my most favorite place to be, especially when it's raining. You got your rain dripping off the porch top, fiberglass roof. Sitting here having coffee when the weather's good, just the best place to be, being outside. Most of this stuff, well, all of this porch stuff is repurposed, every bit of it. This is actually dog-eared fence board, if anybody knows what it is. I cut it up to random lengths to make it look like cedar shake, and I stained it, sprayed it to make it look this way. The back of the bus was rusty too, so I had to take the whole back of the bus out. And I knew I was going to build a porch with it. I got it built out of aluminum underneath the bottom, so I got to go light, make sure I got the weight up front. Follow your dreams, that's the big thing, Thomas Moonbeam, he's paralyzed from the waist down. And I bring my power chair for him to use, which I'm building him one right now with the Mad Max theme with the big wheels to where you can get around in the sand in Florida, There's quite a few people out here that is living that life, be surprised. We kind of try to help each other out or get other people, knowing that, they could do it, The best advice is don't listen to the other folks. Don't listen to your family because they ain't gonna give you good advice. I hate to say that, but because they try to keep you hemmed up at home close to the nursing home, If I had listened to all that, I'd been in a nursing home 5 years ago, but not me. They ain't got my name on that registration. They gonna get it. Thanks for coming. See you on the next trip and see you down the road somewhere.